Maswera sei? Maswera sei? Martha kuva mudiki hanzi takamirira. Thank you for waiting, Martha.
Now, so that we can move forward together.
Thank you for waiting, Martha. Hesi Lady Skara zviri sei? Mukoma Golden muri sei henyu? Lucy, hesi Lucy, waswera sei dear? Uri free nhasi Skara? Juliana. Hello, Juliana, how are you? I'm okay, and you? Okay, all right. Let me invite a guest. Yes, mukoma Marange, maswera sei? Muripo here? Hanzi ndiri kumbodya 2 minutes. Oh, it's okay. So far, so good. That's great, Juliana. Are we connected, Juliana? Are we connected? If you are not, just give me a banana and leave a comment on my past videos. I'll come back to you. Okay. Okay, YouTube is rejecting my link again. I don't know why. Oh, okay. Thank you, dear. Let me check here your channel and connect to you. Hanzi ndaswera both. That's great, Mukoma Marange. All right. Vanhu vakandipa topic nezuro ngavauye tione. Uyai tione. Hanzi, what is success kwauri iwewe? What's the definition, your definition of success? What's your definition of success? According to you, what's your definition of success? Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me share. Hanzi chii chinonzi success according to you? Okay. I have to share this link, but I don't know how. Okay. Sorry guys, I was sharing the link. Pele chikomo hes hanzi ndichadzoka tete sali 30 minutes. That's okay. Okay. Ndanichishare link yacho iri kuramba kushare direct panapa, so I was sending ku mamwe ma contacts. Anzani mi ndakusendera link. Let me paste it. What's your definition of success? To be successful kwauri iwewe. Chii chinonzi success? Hanzi kune vanhu vanoti iye anenge ari pamusoro apa achizviona kunge ari successful, anenge aine zvinhu zvaanenge ainazvo. Kana kuti ane mota, then ofunga kuti he is successful because ane mota. But to me, to be successful is not about mota. Handitode mota kuti nditi I'm successful. Pane zvinhu zvandinototi kana ndiine izvi neizvi, as long ndine vamwe, kana achitongori neroof, achitongori nefood on the table, anenge achitoti I'm successful. Umwe anenge achida kuti aite degree kuti ati I'm successful. So iwewe, what's the definition yako iwewe yekuva successful? Okay. All right. Hanzi muri sei tete? Oh, okay, yes, Brighton. Message yako yabatwa neYouTube. Hameno kuti why? Ndiri kutoiona kune imwe phone. Uri sei yako? Yabatwa neYouTube. Hameno kuti waita sei? Okay, I'm trying to share link. Yes, Mary, zviri sei Mary? Waswera sei yako? Okay. Ndaisa link but haisi kubuda, I don't know why. Yes. Yeah. Oh. Iri kurambwa futi. Ko indava YouTube ichindidai 999. Hanzi ndaiteiko? Okay guys. Hanzi maswera sei? Taswera sei? You can call pa number dzedu idzo dziya 0743499164 0743499164. Me or Lady Skara ndiani umwe wandine namba dzake. Ndiisire your link. Oh, the voice. Thank you for sharing my my stream. Thank you, Lady Skara. Thank you. All right. Lady Skara, ndiri kuisa link kwauri, ndokumbira kuti uise pa paste, uise pama comments. Yabatwa futi, yarambwa. Yeah, zvakaoma. Okay, let me put my number. 0743499164 0743499164 0743499164. right, takamirira link kuti iite kana kuti pane kune vandapa link kuWhatsApp or you want to come studio, use that number, say hi ndikupe link because iri kurambwa neYouTube apa, I don't know why. Hanzi your YouTube rejected comment. This is fairly common when sharing a link. You may need to share the link another way. I don't know which way they want me to. But inozobvuma papa ndozvayakaita futi nezuro. I don't know chii chiri kuita kuti idaro. So guys, vanokwanisa, you can call me on WhatsApp or just direct call. It's code, it's SA code. SA code. Okay. Right. Anzi, what is successful? Chii chinonzi I'm successful. Chaunoti iwewe I'm successful. Ini hangu, inini ndakazvimiririra handina basa nezvakawanda. Chandinoti, pandinoti ndiri successful, I think nditori nezvandiri. Kana ndiine imba yangu pekuti ndinokwanisa kurara, ingava yeuswa, ingava ndichikwanisa kuwana chikafu chekuti ndidye ini nevana vangu, nditori bo. As long ndichikwanisa kuwana chandinoti ichi ndo chikafu, I got a roof, ndiri kuendesa vana vangu chikoro, that's it. Kwandiri ndinenge ndakatokwana. So what's your definition iwewe yekuti uzviti I'm successful? Kuva success kunounza happiness here, or or happiness inounza success. I don't know how you can put it, but vamwe vari kuti hanzi zvinofambirana. Pasina success pasina happiness haishandi, happiness pasina success hanzi haishande futi. Gandisire Marshall. Okay. Right. Taurai tinzwe kuma-comments. Khulumani sizwe, asikhulumeni, sixoxeni. Tinzwe. Okay. Blessing. Let me try to put it again. Kudai inobvuma, kudai inoramba, I don't know. yaramba. What is success to you? Right. Hansi, the definition of success to me means doing something that makes you happy and something that you enjoy. It also means often not taking the path of least resistance, but opening yourself to new challenges that enable you to grow and develop mentally, spiritually, and professionally. Right. No definition yomo yandisendera WhatsApp. I don't know why people you don't want to talk in my comments. Okay. So we are good hanzi, as long as I'm happy. Ndikangova happy, I'm successful. Then kuzova happy kwacho zvakasiyana zvinoita kuti ndive happy. What makes you happy is not what makes me happy. So your success is not my success. The way you define success hazvisizvo zvandinodefina success nazvo. So hanzi, something that you enjoy, what you enjoy doing, right? But opening yourself to new challenges that enable you to grow and develop mentally, spiritually, and professionally, right? That's someone. Taurai chinzwe, guys. Right. And success means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. Okay, yes. Oh, yes, Dera would say it's been long. Yes, Sanzim will say, Pana, I miss you. Oh, okay, it's been long, Dera would say, Yako. The voice. Hello, the voice. Thank you for sharing me. Can you please paste my link on per comment section ipapo? Link yandaisa ku group. Ndisirewo pa comment section ipapo if you can. And success is a moving target. I don't think we ever achieve it, at least in our own minds. But I do know this. If you think you have achieved your greatest success, you clearly have decided to stop pushing yourself. Okay. Yeah, can you paste my link? Kana uchikwanisa the voice yandaisa pa group papa. Okay. Okay, iri kubviswa. Why? Okay. Vari kuramba link. Why? Okay, kune vandasendera link kuWhatsApp. Please try to come mustudio tione. Hanzi yes, Leonard ndakupa link handiti. Okay. Yes, coolers. Masquerade say Leonard.
Yes, Sally, how are you?
I'm okay, and you?
Good, good.
Yes,
I think,
link yacho iri kuramba kusheka. I don't know why.
yeah, I've tried to share it as well. It's not getting through.
Oh, iri kubviswa pa comment section because I tried also. Iri kubviswa. I may not why. Yes. Okay, say Leonard ndakupai link now. Use link. Yes, how was your day? Coolers, zviri sei?
Ah, really right. So I'm gonna right, sir.
Rari right.
Yes, no masquerade say.
Ndaswera inini kwanga kusina magetsi ndosaka ndati nonokei kwakusina magetsi tatsengerwa magetsi.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, matsika zviri sei? Right. Topic yedu yamakati tiite nhasi ndiyo yatauya naye.
Handizivi.
Hanzi, what is success to you? Hanzi chandinoti success inini hachisi icho chamunotiwo success. Vamwe vanoti as long ndiri happy ndichizvidyira sadza rangu ndichiguta handinei zvakawanda, I'm successful. Vamwe vanoti kana ndikatenga mota ndopandinotanga kuti now I'm successful. Vamwe vanoti kana akaita degree ndopaanoti now I'm successful. So successful kwamuri munoidefina sei? Chii chamunoti I'm successful? Are you, or you are still working on your success?
I think the way I would take it for me is it is when I've managed to accomplish my aim.
Yes.
Ndikakwanisa kubudirira pane
Your goals?
aim yangu on my goal. But you don't have one goal in life. Life is lived in bits and pieces. Kuti ndikabva apa ndoenda apa, ndikabva apa ndoenda apa, ndikabva apa ndoenda apa. So when you accomplish one, you've been successful at that stage, and then you move on to the next one. When you have managed to succeed at that stage, you move on to the next one. So I think that's how I would define the success is, and I define ingori a broad term like that, but success on what? What was my aim? Karandine aim yacho iyoyo, if I managed to accomplish what I was trying to achieve. Kanda accomplish izvozvo, that means I've been successful on that particular thing. Yeah, I think
Successful.
Yes, was you can take for someone kana mwana achikura pokutanga achienda kuchikoro, being successful is for mwana iyeye kuti akakwanisa kunyora grade 7 yake akapasa, akatopasa anototi I've been successful.
Mm.
Otoenda kusekondari akuti the next stage of my life what I want to accomplish maybe is a secondary education. Akapasa form 4 yake ototi I've been successful. I'm going for A level. Akapasa A level ikonda successful. Oenda kucollege, akaenda kucollege ototi I've been successful. So to me, you take it in you have a goal. You have a goal that you set could be. It's more like they are short-term goals that that leads towards the long-term goal at the end of the day. So those small accomplishments, they have to be celebrated. Otherwise, if you want to look at the bigger, the greatest goal, go to in grade 5, what if I'm going to be successful, that is when I get married, I wed, I've got a good job, I've got cars, I've got houses. And then grade 5, that objective is at that stage, it is not easy to accomplish. You set a goal that you can accomplish at that stage. So when I'm grade 5, I'm going to say, I want to make sure that end of term yangu ndofana kupasa. Akapasa, you've been successful. Grade 6. So you're taking it in stages. But as those little
Okay.
successes, they will lead you to the
timboisa
growth.
kushona
Mati?
chi chino success inonzi chi ineshona ndiko
Ndofunga
kubudirira nditi.
kubudirira, yes.
Okay, right. Chi chaunoti ini ndakabudirira hanzi yes secules welcome masquera saying hanzi success is a risk without fear.
No, I think that comment munhu ari kuedza kutaura kuti successful people, they are not afraid to take risks.
All right.
Yeah. Those people who are successful, they are not afraid to take risks. And when you take a risk, ukabudirira on that risk, then you've been successful.
Okay.
Yeah, that means you've been successful the moment you take you take a risk. So I think of which risk taking normally you are now looking at Randambotaura Pepe, but in to me, success unoitora in bits and pieces. But the more you mature, the more you go for bigger goals. The more you mature, you go for bigger goals. Because I want to achieve. So I could set bigger goals, which demands you to do more. Should not demand I will take a risk taker. And when you take a risk and ukabudirira pane zvauri take a risk for, then you've been successful. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you Kules. Amino chimoko chenyu tichinouya here nhasi because nevhidhiyo yandaona I think she's not okay. All right. Say
Yeah, I
Kules,
don't think so.
say colors no, say colors. Say Leonard, should we say?
Usandijairire wanzwa.
Sorry. Sorry.
Ripori sei. Kulezi muri sei?
Ndiripowo zvangu.
Say Leonard, how are you?
Ndiri kurwara seko.
Aiwa,
Chakabatwa neflu. Chakabatwa nechirwere cheuku.
Pamwe corona. You never know. So dai matoisa social
Wabatwa
distance.
necorona.
Pakati pamandiisa apa. Are you going to
Say
be
Leonard.
safe?
Papa yenyu nandigiri nasali kuti mugare kure neni.
Kando zvandiri kutaura kuti pakati pamandiisa apa kule.
Ndosha kuti ndogona kubatwa naye. Hai ndotori nekafiva zvanotoda kutovata manje manje.
No, you'll be fine.
Saka ndichatooneka manje manje.
You'll be fine.
Anditi.
Okay. I know because Chimoko achipo nasi, so you feel like but vakangouya I know you stay. Vakangouya
Ah,
munogara, unfortunately havasati vave pano.
chimoko hachiuyi nhasi ndatorwadziwa mani. Dai changouya kadana ndiri kuziva ndochibata sei hangu chimoko ndabata maoko. Zvino
Yeah,
makandisungira
that's
play.
true. That's true.
And when I'm
Okay,
talking about
guys,
success, zvakafanana nokuti like right now
Nevachangobata Maserese, welcome. Right, nhasi tiri kutaura nyaya yesuccess. Hanzi what is success kwauri iwewe, definition yesuccess. Vanhu vakandipa topic iyi nhasi and hapana kana one wandiri kuona. Nitty Gritty, I don't know where he is. Ndiani Nitty Gritty nami? Yeah, ndimi vanhu vakandipa topic iyi nhasi.
Ndoti matiomesera because ini yakandiomera topic yenyu.
Neniwo. So ndakatotemba macomments uko ndikawana anenge vanhu vachikomentawo unobva wawana pekuningirikira pekuti tinoibata sei, but yeah,
Kumakombeni vanenge vari kutogomera naye.
kumacomments vanenge vari kutogomera varuda uku. Okay, yes, Leonard.
Yeah, ndiri murwere saka ndafuga musoro yawezera. So
Yeah.
ndoda kutaura zvangu. Sorry, what?
Ndatonotaura chero uri munjira, hanti wakavhara kamera here.
Okay, what I just wanted to say ndezvekuti izvo success like zvataurwa naKule, kubudirira kana kuti kukunda pane zvinhu zvaunenge uchiita or pamagoals aunenge wakaseta. So as for me, basically I believe kuti my success comes from the Lord. Whatever I plan to do in life, firstly ndongotrya kungoti ndifadze Mwari. There is this verse I like, riri kuna 1 Kings chapter 2 verse 3. It was directed to Solomon, but I feel like ringoribo. Not to do what the Lord your God commands and follow his teachings. Obey everything written in the law of Moses, then you will be a success, no matter what you do or where you go. So I feel like in life we are going to face different things. A lot of things are going to come on our way, and most of them, they come like challenges. So if you find happiness in those challenges, if you are going to win, because pachauya vanenge vachida kudhonzera pasi, even what you are doing, Sally, if you are going to be happy with this page, I think it's a success. What you do at your job, in your family matters. As long as you are going to be happy, I believe it's a success. Because kufara, as for me, kufara, I take it as the biggest success. Because what happens in life, tine zvinhu zvakasiyana zvinotipa mufaro anditika. But usually when you find happiness, you feel like unenge wawina. Disregarding kuti chii chaitika, maybe it's a financial issue, it's a marital issue, or whatever it is. I believe that at the end of the day, if I am happy, I'm successful. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Leonard, hello.
Ndiripo?
Leonard, hello.
Ndiripo, Sally. Kule, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Ndasingachakunzwi.
Sorry. Wagumisira unzwa kuti you right.
Yeah.
Hello, Sally.
Tasingachakunzwi. Taurako.
Kule simama musingandinzwe.
Wangachinzikwa?
Yes.
Oh, aya ndatopedza handitauri zvakawanda Sally, you know one. Ndatopedza zvandataura. I think if you have a question or you want to add something, I don't know. But in short, ndangoti kufara ndikava nemufaro ndinenge ndakunda. That's what I believe.
Okay. Anything that brings happiness kwauri iwewe. So chinotanga happiness, then you are successful. Oh.
No, chinototanga, that is, there is something that has to be done. Oro chinotanga situation, ndo inotanga kuappear. At the end of the day, after that, ndikagumisira ndine mufaro, I've made it. I'm a success. You see.
All right.
But there are going to be a lot of issues that can take me down. So pazvinhu izvozvo, I'm trying to. Okay. So pazvinhu zvese izvozvo that may try to tear me down, if I am happy at the end of the day, I think I'm successful.
Okay. Leonard, ndiri kupota uchimbodzikira ndisingakunzwi. Sim social network. Hello dear, how are you? Yes, Nitty Gritty, I'm happy you are here. At last. Flo, how are you?
Yeah, Jason.
Mushe Masquera say.
Yeah, so.
Yes, the Flo and me. I don't know where is me. She's the one who chose this topic, and now she's not here. So yes, I don't know who is going to start, Nitty Gritty or the Flo.
I'll give the floor to go first.
All right. Okay. Cheers. The definition is very simple. It is a personal achievement to whatever you set up or wishing to achieve. That's all. Okay. The only confusion in it can ever be people are not my personal because are not a judgment in a society, in the upbringing. You could like right now, we take it as success. But I thought was motor area ability, but for Africa especially, we measure it as success. But the simple definition is a personal goal and go achieve. The moment it was success. No hard. But the moment I just compare, so it's a success. So it's just a personal achievement. That's it in simple terms.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Zim Social Network, our topic today, Hansi, what is success to you? What's the definition of success, Kauri Iwewe? Nitty Gritty, yes. Hello?
Hello, Sally, and hello, everyone.
Hi.
Yeah. So this topic, I think, is quite interesting, but with the don't need. Because if I ask, let's say I'm in a room when I want to 10 and someone enters, then someone is introduced as successful. What do we think of? We think of someone with material, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because specifically, this person is successful. But obviously, there's more to it than just that. Because I believe in life you can't have everything. You can't have it all. It's either that person with material might be lacking in some part of their life. So to generalize that as successful, that's kind of difficult to But overall, I'd say success is what, as a young person, uchikura kubva kuchikoro, background yako ndio kuti what's gonna be successful for you. Because kana wakakura in a very poverty-stricken society, kuwa employed will be a success.
Yeah.
Kana wakabva kumhuri kwekuti it's not a very united family. Wana vanongorambana arorwa warambana wadeso, and you're watching as a young kid. Uchikura unegotiate that I want to have a good family and be stable. So all those aspects, all those conditions, they're just in a massive basket of success. But whatever satisfies you, whatever you feel good, yeah, this is right. It doesn't have to give you a lot of money. It doesn't have to give you even money. Sometimes you can do it for free, but it gives you meaning. For me, I think the essential word will be meaning, because something that gives you meaning will definitely be the utmost achievement you can possibly do, because you found your purpose, you found meaning, therefore you found success. That's how I would define it.
So it depends nokuti iwewe chiri kukufadza. Tingati success nehappiness zvinofambirana, handiti? Pasina happiness hapana success, pasina success hapana happiness.
Most cases, yes. But sometimes you can also be successful and be fulfilled or satisfied almost. Because happiness is not a condition of life, in my opinion. We are not meant to be, we as human beings, Anitika, we are always vulnerable to something. Anything can just happen anytime. The obvious example I would give is 5-6 months ago, no one saw this thing coming. Suddenly we are all locked in our houses. We have lost life. So we as humans are not conditioned to be always happy. That's why we kind of look for happiness. That's why we always say, I want to be happy. I wish to be happy. I want to. So unfortunately, where we end up looking for happiness, we end up looking at more material, in a material manner. But I think the ultimate, like as I should live a life to the fullest, I wish to do that is when you fully understand yourself as a person. When you've understood your emotions, why you change moods, I think that's part of success. Because every day, I always say, this life is tricky. Whatever gives you that feeling of fulfillment or satisfaction, if I can say, I think it plays a massive role in you being successful. Because you can have it, you'll be surprised with the organs. Since you're young, 10 million, go and buy everything you wanted to. You go mental for the first month, I always wanted this, I always wanted that, or think mind. Yeah. Then you sit down, then you realize, oh, actually, that's not it. Something's actually missing. I don't know what it is, but something's missing. I would say you're not yet successful. Saka, success, I to define it, to pin down on one thing, in my opinion. It's difficult to really pin it down, to say, I will eventually be, but I'll say Genetic happiness for sure. I mean, who doesn't want to be happy? We all want to be happy. But it's just a large basket with a lot of things you can put in. Okay. That's all I think.
Thank you. Kules, hello.
Hello.
Right. Isusu wakadzi pane nyaya yataurwa nanitty-gritty yekuti vamwe vanofungidzira kuti kuva successful hanzi success kana anenge akutaura zvinhu zviri material, pasina chinhu chiri material anenge achiti hapana success. So that's vamwe vanhu, that's how they define success. But unogona kuva successful even usina kana mota, usina kana chi, usina kana chi, as long zvandambotaura kuti as long ndichikwanisa kuprovide for my family, tichidya tichiguta, you know, I can call it a success, handiti? Okay. Yes.
Remember,
vamwe
Yeah, sort of like that.
you are being confused, Nijin, too. You want to accomplish something within yourself and also getting clarification from outside. You get confused in doing that. It takes time to master those two. So to remember that success is a personal. It's a personal thing to say, and the kwanza kubuda ni 4, 5, 4 levels. Kauri success. It's a personal goal. But then in having that personal goal, Panama goals, they are molded by us, by our circumstances, which you want them to be seen by other people. Which is why you're talking of now material things. People will see success. Right? But you can't maybe more than food, I don't be success, but because of the environment in Iran, what of that you are doing man? No, you are going to tell that boys are going Marian do know and no sharing talk about every time she and I can save and they can think about and do the same. But you are not sure as a success. Or is a measure to cut costs. But to some people having a car, it means success. No, it's not. So I've had what you drive a score, it's success. But that's what I'm in. I don't drive a Bugatti, you know, success in terms of a car. All right. So
competition.
Personal achievement. That's it. Yes, you can call it that one. A feedback from the society to be seen or to be talked about when a success, but a simple definition is it's a personal achievement.
Yeah, as you mentioned as well, like you emphasize on material a little bit. The things that's why you'll be surprised. You know, you'll be surprised that suicide, something like that. But and something like that, then they say, something was missing. You know, then you realize like what exactly was missing. You had everything, but unfortunately, that person realized like, you know what, something was really wrong. There was a void inside. I had everything in terms of, you know, what the world can give me. Unfortunately, we live in a world as well where the messages is keep going. You can do it. You know, you can do everything you want to do. And by that time, our goals will look like, you know, like it's nothing now because you're being told you can do everything. And maybe possibly you can, but at the same time, do you really want to do it? Maybe not. But the world will push you because of that, you know, external validation and which is as well, to make you more feel like, actually, if people are saying I'm successful, then I think I'm successful. So it really takes a lot of analysis, like self-evaluation. Could you not tell Georgie, what exactly do I really want from this life? It doesn't mean you become less ambitious or anything. It just means with myself, knowing my skills, knowing my strengths, how can I make it better? Because usually it comes from service. When you're a kid, the most fun thing to do is like, you know, to serve other people. That feeling of you've served someone. So success, I think, also comes from feeling that you have either changed someone's life by increasing their happiness, or maybe by reducing their suffering some way. I think it can also make you feel much more like, yeah, that's it. I think I'm doing well. No matter how much I'm getting paid, no matter what I'm getting or I'm not getting anything, as long as I feel that I've maybe changed someone's life in some way, then it could be success. Maybe that's success. So yeah, that's another angle. Muna nanzi mi ariko.
All right. Memory quarter, yes. I don't know. Ndiye akandipa topic iyo. Akandipa last week, I think. So Nezuro wakabva vati let's do it. Okay.
The only
Maybe
problem
I'll
with
pass.
the moment you start to compare to what somebody's saying they've achieved and yourself, confuse abantu. They think they haven't achieved anything, whereas they have to, according to their plans and wishes. But the moment you start comparing now, you have lost the plot. Right. So pane kokuti unotedzera munhu zvinhu zvese zvaari kuita, but not realizing kuti uri kumuperekedza to their goal, because iwe uchasvotekana at the end of the day, because hazvo zvaunoda, but because uda kuita competition. So technically uri kumuperekedza munhu iyeye uri kumuperekedza akati ndiri kuenda kuchikoro enda kuchikoro, akadai so woitawo zvakati, but at the end of the day uyo achachizwa zvauri kuda, but iwe because waita competition you will lose. Unozopedzisa wadhinikana. What am I doing? They have wasted time because wangoita competition but wangoita kumuperekedza to their goal.
And yeah, what is the most valuable, like essential thing, which is time? Because by sometimes doesn't know but oh my god, it's been years and I was doing this because someone told me, or I was following an example, but then you realize at the end of it, it's a dead end.
It's a dead end, or I was trying to catch up with the flow.
Yeah, then it hurts. I think when you mentioned comparison, like a comparison, actually, I think that's the number one thing that really kills a lot of people's definition of success. Because when you do something, then you look on the next door, then they're doing something, then probably they're getting paid more for it. Then already you're distorted from your goal.
Yeah.
Well, those are actually churches are creators.
Well, then in date over it because without
and what I found out as well is like usually they know exactly how to do it. And you just mastered it. So if Bible goes to twist my goals, man, you'll be playing in their field, and they know how to kill you in that. If it's a competition or whatever, they know how to destroy you because they are masters of that.
Yeah.
So I think if you stay in your lane and you understand what you're doing, give everything you can possibly do because you love it, then I think you should be content with it. No matter how much you get out of it anyway, as long as you feel like this is the right thing.
Unfortunately, most of the people, they don't. It takes years for them to realize that. But if you do think in your family, ukatenga mota yakati somebody anotenga the same car. So take out the same thing.
The funny thing, it comes to the most common things we talk about these days, guys, to how to do a business. Will follow that, will do it, will absolutely follow the same thing. But some people absolutely don't need to do business. They just
the people who not business people.
When I'm with a team, then everyone wants to do it. Then you for absolutely no reason, really. It's a pressure of society as well. We live in this society. Trust me, in this society, I believe you have to be strong. I don't know how, but message, broadcast every day. Whether it's the news, especially when already logged in on Facebook every time or Instagram or this. Oh my God, it can make you feel terrible because you're thinking, I have absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Because you see other people.
I remember Nezuro pakanzi we must do topic E. Paive pataurika nyaya I think pane a lady akataura kuti hanzi social media what's happening chichitaura nyaya yekuti unoenda wakapfekei kudate something like that. Okay, there is Yeah. Right.
Success is a success.
Hello.
Alima, yes, Marshall, zviri sei? Yes, kule
Don't
matikubi.
spooky. Don't spooky.
Iwe spooky wechi. Ndakusendera linki kudhara wanga uripi.
Show ya kumba.
All right, okay. And the success is success. Okay, Mkoma Oxford, hello. Mkoma Oxford, hello. Okay, welcome, Marshall. Yes, what's going to say?
Yeah, gonas.
Hello,
What is
Maserasi.
success?
Hamasha haisumudzira
Yako
nhasi.
Marshall.
Ane
Yes,
dzake dzaanosumudza Mashaw. Idzi hadzisi dzake idzi.
muri sei Mkoma Oxford?
Handiripo. Yeah, success inonetsa. Why? You know why? Eh?
I don't know
Success
why.
ine mipanda. Urukunzwa. Ine mipanda. Noti mumwe munhu anogona kunge aine mhuri yake, vana vachidya vachiguta vachienda kuchikora achivatengera zvavanoda, haana mari, handiti? Kwetawo mumwe wekuti ane mari, handiti? Saka success it depends kuti success yepai. Unogona kunge uri success maybe 5 out of 10, handiti? But une zvimwe zvinhu zvauri kustruggle. You get what I mean? Yeah.
So it's a big basket with there's lots of factors into it, isn't it?
Pardon?
I'm saying, so it's just a large basket with it, and there are many factors that can be put into it. We call it
It's
success.
a large basket which has other baskets within, you see.
Right.
Yeah, which compartmentalize which aspect of success you are talking about, you know?
Yeah, but what you mean are you talking about? Because you are not meant to compare personal achievement.
Yeah, because I think it's kind of efficient to compare success in terms of money only, I think.
No, I think it's all right. The moment you start to compare, we lose. When it comes to success, okay. What I'm saying is, the moment we start to compare, we lose the plot. Okay, according to me, there are two types of definitions of success. One which is personal, right, which doesn't need to be compared with anyone. Then the second one, part of the comparison already. So these are now versus someone. So which one are we talking about here?
Unfortunately, we live in a relative world. Ubona. Ndosaka mchiona muBritain mamunogara, every year panopublishwa GDP yeBritain, pobuditswa yeGermany. Reason yekuti panobuditswa all that information is to compare. Urikuona. So hamungati mukucompare nyika, moti musacompare vanhu. You know what I mean?
No. What we are saying, there's a good thing, right? Yes, that's why now that connect two my definitions. One which is personal, and one which is you to be judged against other people. So which one are we talking about here? That's the question.
I think both are right. Why? The second one.
It's a personal achievement.
Yeah.
Right? So I can't compare your wife to the next wife yangu because they are under personal achievements. So which one are we talking about? That's the question.
Eh, but if used correctly, they can be a good thing. Like Yamata personal and it. Quite a second, Yamata judgmental. In terms, instead of judgmental, I use aspirational. And it muchikura so unengo uchiona kana kuti chimwe chimudhara chemumara chine mabusiness. Uchiti sechimudhara ichi. Uzoona. So it's not judgmental, it's aspirational.
You can come. Lady Skara, you can
Mulungu
come.
ere mudhara.
I'm listening. Yeah.
Hey, it's aspirational. And it kana mwana mumba chayanenge achiona mudhara achiti inini ndikakura daita zvekuita mudhara izvi. Uri kuona kana kutopfuura. Saka that brings in now my role models in terms of success. Now my main, my maintain. I mean, hey, uri kuona. No, to not go now. What I know is success, and it's topical. Unogona ngeone mari, but usina zvimwe zvinhu zvinoconsiderwa to success. Of course, we live in a materialistic world. Almost everything, it stems from money. It moves to other things. Because money first, motor, zimba, you have a yacht, you have a mansion in the Riviera or something like that. It's the world we live in. It's a materialistic world, but I don't think success is measured only through on a materialistic basis.
Yeah, then it comes back to that thing. When you compare, you still have to define to say, according to my personal thinking of achievement, this is this.
Yeah, of course. Nekuti pane mumwe munhu anditi wekuti unoona kuti munhu uyu anogara nemukadzi zvakanaka but haana mari unogona kukopa some aspect. Woenda une chimwe chibhara unoti abhara maitira anoita business rake wokopa wouya woita copy and paste. Uri kuona. So success inonetsa kuti ingopinzwa muforo one kuti success yakamira so. You get what I mean? Pane vamwe vanhu chaivo muupenyu wekuti academic, they have academic success. Uri kuona. Ukatarisa mamwe areas eupenyu hwavo. And if you check kana magenius hopo muupenyu vakafa vasina mari, asina kumbobvira arora, haana vana. You know what I mean?
But that's it's no longer, it has nothing to do with success. The problem for what I've seen within our African people is we think you achieving your highest goal in terms, let's say, career education or being a manager. We think you are also able to manage your finances. No. But that's not, but you know that's the assumption of people.
Yeah. It's not an assumption of people, it's a cultural assumption.
Yes.
Not people. Yeah.
So that's where people get it wrong. When another good thing budget, how managers just go floor. And I was like, I'm personal, I guess just don't need but when the manager, but the happy marriage or manager, how do you know?
To be successful when you're battling against poverty, I think it's going to be difficult to really sort of go for what you really want. Because most of people, the reason why it's like that, going to want to pin down success to how you're going to be rewarded from what you're doing, is because you are battling poverty.
Yeah,
we don't have things in abundance. We are battling for food on the, like, to
survive
every day. It's an everyday hustle kind of thing. So for you to be thinking of success from that situation, it's quite difficult. It's different from, let's say, first world countries where to starve, it's almost difficult. It happens, but I'm just saying it's not the norm. So our background as well restricts us from really being successful.
Do you know why even Vachimanyirida to the monetary side of a success? Do you know why?
Okay.
Success, monetary success
welcome.
Monetary success is the success that is the bells and whistles. You get what I mean? Kadadema bells and whistles, it's more visible. You get what I mean? Either Zimota, Zimba, Chichi, something like that. It's more visible. We live in a visual society. Everything is visual. Yeah.
Okay, you get what I mean. You get what I mean. You get what I mean. Welcome, Vuga Vuga. Tombo, what's the definition of success?
Pesa pano kuti vuka vuka pale zvandofunga.
Please, if you may allow me to greet fellow panelists, Masquera say panelists, and I would also want to greet the viewers and listeners. A very good evening to you. As you have already heard, my name is Vuka Vuka, but the name itself is not Vuka Vuka Mshongom Sana, but it means Muka Muka, as in like awake, arise, Vuka, you know, that kind of like thing. Pengenyuka, Pengenyuka. That's exactly what it means, just for the benefit of the viewers and the listeners. Right. Let's go into it. Let's go into it. I'm not going to stay here very long. You know, I just come in and go out straight away so I can give others an opportunity. Success to me, it is an absolute journey.
Yeah.
Meaning that depending from where you come from, I'm going to be 2 minutes, literally 2 minutes, then I go. Depending from where you come from, kana uri kumamisha kumaruzeva ukatenga bhasikoro, somebody who actually interpret that as success. Ukatenga motikari nengoro, munhu who interpret that as success. Kana uri mudhorobha ukatenga imba, within your own level, your yardstick in your community, there is what they call success. Kana munhu akatenga ngoro muri mumusha aita success. Kana muri mudhorobha akatenga motikari neimba, that is success. So there is yardsticks in success, but then what I realized is success is an absolute journey. Meaning, Kuti, you can actually buy a bicycle, then you want to have a car like someone else. You buy a car, then I'm not successful. He's successful. Then what tenga imba, you realize it's multi-million-dollar company. You want that multi-million-dollar company. So success itself, it is a journey through my yardstick that have been put by people in our communities. When this is a question that I want to ask you before when I go, so that you guys can answer. When you hear somebody actually, this person is successful, what comes to your mind? Therefore, there are some things and we call that person successful. I don't think that is success. No wonder why people, they say he has got a happy marriage, not a successful marriage. Achinga ane mubasa rinombhadhara, anonzi he has got a satisfactory job, kana kuti employment. It is not a successful job. When we mention the word success itself, in our community as a yardstick, we are talking about monetary value. We are talking about your earning capacity. We are talking about the capacity of how much money you have in your bank or assets that you have. That defines success. And once again, like I said, it is a journey from one stage to the other. Because once you are very successful, meaning that you can also have a successful marriage. Kana usingabude umubhutsura wotora umwe futi unogona kuwana motikari kana usingaide weibhutsura wotora futi imwe. Money is the measure of success within a certain community. Thank you very much. Do you want me to go or you want to ask?
Well,
definition is success, but I think it's based on societal sort of definition. But what would you say that's personal success? To say you, Vuga Vuga, you are successful. Are you saying you have to compare yourself to Passion Java who has money? I just give an example. Oh, are you saying you as a person? Yeah.
Me as a person, I've got what I call my own personal goals. I know exactly where I want to be. I know for a fact I should be a millionaire by now. I'm not a millionaire, so I don't consider myself as successful. But I know I want you, Tete, to keep this life. One day I'm going to come back and say, Tete, now I'm a millionaire. Okay, right. So my own personal definition for success is with the level I want to driver to motor to my Corolla and all that. I think I am successful for now. But this is I am where I am, happy to be where I am. But this is not where I want to be. My community yardstick, it is I am successful. But once again, my goals my vision, I'm not successful up until I become that millionaire. Once I'm a millionaire, I will set another, just like Strive Masiwa, he was a millionaire and he set new goals to be a multi-billionaire. Up to a point whereby you don't want, you don't want to be a billionaire, you want to be a trillionaire. And then monetary does not mean anything to you. You want to go to the moon. It says, my billionaires, like I wonder, they're building a space shuttle. They're talking about leaving this world now. So the journey to success is not a journey to success, but it's called a success journey.
Ine role model wangu ndi King Solomon. Aive nevakadzi 700. Saka da kuita kana 800. That's my measures.
All right. So, Auntie, can I drop so I can give others a chance?
What I like about what you say, what the caller said is, the caller knows what success means to him, and that's good. He is very straight with what he wants.
Yeah, it's very articulate.
Because the thing is, the good thing about it as well is like it doesn't apply to everyone.
Yeah.
Because for me, yeah, having money is sort of very important. Because you can never have enough of it anyway.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you can. I don't think you can ever have enough of it. That's why you say the journey anyway. It's like you said, the success journey, which means it always, goes. But would you ever reach a point of success as a person? Society might say, "Ah, wow, this guy has actually been successful." But as a person, would you ever feel successful? I think that's very difficult when your success is dependent on what people will tell you.
Nitty-gritty. What is success to you? What is success?
Success to me starts on very small things. A day that goes well without tragedy, that's success to me, first of all. So it comes with gratitude as well. And also, setting goals is important. But when you reach those goals, you have to wait and say, look, thank you, this is successful. Then you set another one, as you say, that's fine. But those goals are dependent on what I want to do. I want to make other people happy. I want to reduce suffering in the world. That's the side of me.
Auntie, may you allow me? Auntie, may you allow me to question nitty-gritty so that I can go? I just want 1 minute to put you on the hot seat. Yeah. On the hot seat, sir. May you allow me to say you have set a goal to actually to pass your O level or your A level. Would you go out and say you're a successful person?
No, as you heard or how I defined it, it's like there's many factors into it. Passing O level, if it was my goal, then it's goal number one. Because obviously it's not like I'm studying 24 hours, is it? It's
so do we agree? Do we agree that successfulness is aligned or goes hand in hand with monetary value, not with anything else? Anything else has got different names. Like I say, you've got a happy marriage, not a successful marriage. And I can give you other examples.
Yes, money is one of the things that will show that, it gives you a feeling of a milestone sort of thing. So you say, let's say you wanted to get let's say when you're young, you always wanted to be a teacher, for example. Then you start earning from that. It gives you a validation to say, okay, so that was actually something, that was actually something. But then,
was one of the best footballers in Zimbabwe, and he was never a millionaire. People don't talk about him today, even though he was what we may call a successful footballer. But his success, Leonard Lembo.
But then
let me go. What I want to say,
from the point of the footballer, you don't know what they are actually saying about what they achieved, because they'll probably be like, yes, I did it. And maybe you from the outside, you're saying, but you don't have money. You didn't do it. Do you know what I'm saying? So from a society point of view, footballers, especially, or just footballers or some people who have done things but are no longer recognized by the society. But when they did it, they knew it. They knew I've hit the jackpot, because that's all they wanted to do, to deliver that.
So can we accept now that the society, Can we accept that the society is the one that sets the yardstick of success? Society ndoto tauti when you are successful or you are not. Whether wakadambura magitari, whether wakatamba mutongo zvokuburitsa mudzimu, whether wairaura hove zvekubata miramba inotyisa, as long as the society does not define you as successful depending on your bank account, then you are not successful. Everything is got to do with wealth, money, and possession. That is what we call successful. It's just fantasy and fallacy.
It's
Guys, see you later. God bless you.
no problem. Take care, right?
Yes, Oxford.
Oxford, hello.
No.
please.
Yeah,
Yes,
I just want to
Oxford.
say, when you are saying, kana tichiti success, tiri kutaura kuti somebody has accomplished his goals nepurpose yake mulife, which means ukangokwanisa kuita accomplish magoals ako nepurpose yako mulife, that is success, irregardless kuti une mari kana kuti hauna mari.
Yes.
Iwewe ukangoti I want to do this goal, zvinhu zvaunoda kuita izvozvo, ukangobudirira chete that is success.
Yes, because what actually defines the things you would call success, as I mentioned earlier before, I was saying it starts from when you're young. Background forces you to know what's important and what's not important. Kana wakakurira mumba mekuti chikafu is very difficult to really have. You dream of having food on the table at some point. But the thing is, like, if society doesn't recognize that, well, I know when you're young, you always wanted to put food on the table, but you don't have money compared to someone else who is rich, then it doesn't necessarily mean that you are already unsuccessful. I think you're still successful, but from a society point of view, because this society keep raising the standards of expectations higher and higher and higher. But as a person, you know what you really need.
Right, guys.
Okay.
Can I come in a bit? Can I come in a bit?
Ooh.
The floor.
You see, the problem, okay, the way I see, the way you're analyzing everything, you were putting a measurement after somebody has reached a point, right? Whereas we are saying, no, we are just saying to get to that point, not to do what after getting to the point. Do you get the difference? You
Yes,
got to the point, that's a success. But what you did after, we measure by value. Is it going to just getting there?
Say, did you hear my statement was success? Say, my statement was success is a journey, which means every step of life, it's actually a journey of success. But let us not get mixed up. Let us be reality. We can come up with fancy names and all that. But imagine, Aditya, someone to be able to last 3 minutes in bed before ejaculating, that's a success story. Someone to be able to wake up a little bit early, that's a success story. So let us not measure success. Personal success can guide you, that I'm here. We want as I finish.
Did you listen to the conversation from the start? Could success in a two divisions, personal and what judged by society. You are coming from what is judged by society. There is also personal achievement. You having 1,000 in your account every month in Osara after it's a success to you, which is personal.
I think we
let's not mix what is personal and what is judged by society. You are coming from the society point of view only. Yeah. Now we are saying there is all what is called personal. You might disagree with it because to you, you've passed through that stage. It's nothing. But to someone, it is. And so we have to still recognize that.
Absolutely.
I agree with you. I think I was in the conversation and I agree that there's a personal success and there is success that is everybody speaks about. But is it worth talking about personal success? Because every day we have got successful episodes, even in a single day. Is it worth talking about?
Yes, it's worth it.
It's worth talking about.
My last contribution is, maybe I'm talking from a militant mind itself, that if you're in a war, life is like a war, and you've got battles that you go through. One battle not gonna win, two battle not gonna lose. But overall, you have to win a war. So why would I be heavily concerned about little successes without targeting the bigger success that the whole community, the whole the whole world, let's say the community will judge me by? Because little success to me, honestly, yes, they might mean anything, they might mean something, but it's not worth talking about. Because if we were to talk about little successes, trust me, you guys here today, you have succeeded more by 100 times. So how is it important?
No,
How
we
is
were
it? How is
discussing
it?
about this, but we're also touching on the reasons why it's being distorted. Mhm.
Okay, I just came with controversy, guys, just to provoke your mind. So thank
Alright.
you.
No,
Nah.
Simba, vuka. Zvauri kutaura ka handiti. Define ways a military success. Musati mapinda mufield, munoenda drawing board. Handiti, munyora ma-objectives. Handiti. Mukamita ma-objectives, or some of them or the most important. That's a military success. Handiti. Koita zvauri kutaura kuti hanzi it's difficult handiti. Society neculture handiti ine a paradigm yekuti inoshandisa kuinterpreta zvinhu handiti kuti zvoni success ukaita mombe zvakafanana pakauya varungu munomu pane vanhu vakaita mari uri kunzwa varungu vauya but yaisarecognizwa nevanhu vatema. Why? Ivo vaiti upfumi imombe handiti it took time handiti kuti vanhu vatange kuziva kuti mari handiti. So it depends on the interpretation, because you are not a person unto yourself. You live within a society of which you have to norm, you have to adhere kuma interpretations e society. Zvakafanana munhu, pane vanhu vekuti akakurira kana kuti imwe nzvimbo handiti muZimbabwe anenge achitoti success ndikaenda kuHarare. Kwete mumwe munhu akakurira muHarare anotiti success ndikaenda kuSouth Africa. Kwete munhu akauya kuSouth Africa kuti ndaenda kuUK. Uri kuona? So it depends. It's individual success. Then there is a group level success. Uri kuona? Zvinotaurwa, pane zvinhu zvinotaurwa asi hatizvione kuti within a framework, a cultural framework. Handiti unoti ukasvika a certain age, fanke inini handiti ndakutosvitsa 40. Utanga kubvudzwa kuti ucharoora rini. That's their definition of success. Of course, they are not saying it in that way. You get what I mean?
Those are expectations.
So there is that framework. Kuna academic success. Kuna academic success, business success, and it. Koitawo kana kuti personal success yekuti munhu akwanisa kuita sei. Nekuti one thing there is this thing in society yekuti the smallest unit of a nation is a family. Ukakwanisa kuestablish a family yako, you get what I mean? Unogona kuita mari asi usina family. You get what I mean? So it's success of which vanhu musociety of course vanhu taakuti tadzidza kare chaiko waitotsvinyirwa nevanhu muchitoita zvibhakera pamusoro penhau iyoyo. You get what I mean? Vanhu vanenge vakutarisira pasi. So success is very broad. Even if it's broad, it's very narrow. That's why we bring those two categories: personal success and collective success. What is your achievement within a group, and what is your achievement according to your objectives?
Especially on a collective, you find good my parents, my African parents. Please, I forgot to check it and there. Because you should tell me it's your duty. The moment
that is the problem.
No,
that is the problem we have.
What they're trying to say, and there is an expectation. You should return the favor from a certain time in life.
Even I don't feel like as if the way they express it, it's like it was somebody's job, not them.
No. I understand what you are saying, but pane kamwe
That is the
kaskill
problem we have.
kanodiwa handiti kekuti vanhu vakuru vachitaura ka you get where they are coming from and where they are going.
Unonzwa munhu muparent achiti kwanzi ndakakutamburira inini aifanirwa kutambura ndiani? That's
For
my
you,
question. You should
the thing
know
is that my
about
parents,
looking after
especially
your
my
child.
parents
The
from the
only
other
people
Munoziva
generation.
who are
muma
looking after kids are those
Hello?
I understand.
vana vakasiwa nevamwe vanhu.
Mm.
I understand.
The rest,
but
don't mourn about it. It was your choice, and nature calls you to look after your child, and the government calls you to look after your child.
yeah, I understand. But within our narrative and it, within our constructs language yedu and it, pane zvimwe zvinhu zvinotaurwa handiti makambonzwa aya anonzi manani answers pane anonzi manani statement ekuti munhu ka achitaura anenge achiita affirm success yake but actually atozvitaura sei anenge achitaura kunge ari kunyomba kana kuti ari kutaura zvinhu zvisina basa but is affirming what he or she did handiti zvakafanana kana pakambani munhu manager anenge achingotaura kuti dai ndisiri pano inini kambani ino yakadona. You get what I mean? Those same zvine zvichiitwa nevabereki. Those are non-statements.
It's a
Of
statement
which
because
this-
it's blackmail. You are made to feel as if you're not to consider problems, whereas it wasn't you.
It wasn't you. Nekuti from the point of which your point of conception ndiwo vaiziva wakazototanga kuziva maybe kuma 5 years uri kuona ndo zvandiri kutaura anonzi manani statement yawo ekuti munhu anongotaurawo zvake ende ukada kuvabvunzisisa kuvaudza izvozvo futi unenge uchitopara mhosva. You get what I mean? Kuti makatumwa nani
Zvakawadze chokwadi.
uri kuona unoda kuipiswa wakaudza iwe wakatuka mai.
I think it's going to be a different topic altogether. Those are the things I don't understand. Why would I come after my child?
No, the thing is that you're almost an investment bonus Zarwa anyway. The parents expect something because they're gonna put something. That's the kind of society, our culture anyway.
Yeah.
Most of them-
I don't know. Well, those are
No,
the
it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's not only within our society. Nekuti the worst nightmare a parent can have is kuti mwana waanozvara anofa before him or her. Why? Because we have a society, we have this thing of nekuti isusu our society are based on my institutions atinawo vanhu. Iwo ukaita mwana wako anofanira kudzidziswa nababa wako namai vako. Handiti? So iwo basa ravo ravanenge vakuita kuswera vachidzidzisa vana vachiswera nevana vachivadzidzisa macultures. That's what it's supposed to be. But iwewe ndounenge wakushanda ivo vanenge vagara. That's the expectation from society.
The thing is, like, don't forget it's not easy to send someone kuchikoro chiri of good quality. Munyika yezvinhu zvakaoma.
It's not easy and it's not impossible.
So what they do is like they literally sacrifice a lot to make sure that you can also end out there. We're gonna hope you're gonna have a good job or some form of business which are the lift up from where we are. So you're sort of investing in some way because they are fighting against poverty and they don't want the future generation to be poverty stricken as well. So your name expectations already see which are young. Kind of my parents are coming from a difficult background. Usually, my parents are not from a difficult background. So go to whenever I don't see to boarding school. After that, I was taking some members to 3 over and I go university. Then you finish. Then we are literally praying you're gonna get hired by Google or something, some top company. Then you also send I'm a big man. Okay, you think about town, Moisa, whatever you wanna do in it, like those kind of things. So it's never in this situation. There's a reason why they say it. I think that's one of the reasons they actually say it. It's actually
there is a reason and an excuse.
Let's leave it. Let's go back to the topic. Otherwise, don't bring them soon. I'm gonna take out question all those things. I wouldn't tell to sacrifice for you. That's what I'm meant to do. So there's no sacrificing. That's your job. You can't say I'm sacrificed to breathe. It's your job to breathe, otherwise you die. That's the way I take it when it comes to kids. With my African parents, we just make it as if it was someone's job. And, you know, it is your job. Don't say you sacrifice. No masara conference.
Yeah, some sacrifice. Everything is a sacrifice. And it, nasi ndichibuda nasi ndichibuda mira ndipedzei sali nasi ndichibuda ndichienda kwandanga ndichienda ndaona munhu atsikwa nemunhu makusenseni kuma5 saka kubuda kwaaita handiti abuda achiti handononosvika kubasa wherever he was going handiti. So that's a sacrifice. Here he had expectations, but calamity got him on the way. So everything is a sacrifice. Get what I mean? Kana une dollar so either unogona kutenga chakati. There is always an opportunity cost of using that dollar or not using it. That's the way it is.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yes, pane ataura kuti ndi the flow ari kuti vabereki sei vachiti ndakasacrifice what. I think nitty gritty ambotaura handisiyi kana uriwe wati it's a sort of inonzi kudii investment, yes. Kuti vanenge vachiti vachitengesa madomasi vachidii kuti ivo vakazvikonewa but vari kuti ndiri kuda kuti mwana wangu ndimuchengete agozondichengetawo. So kwavari tingati iwewe kubudirira kwako isuccess kwavari kuti investment yangu yakubhadhara kana uchinge wakushanda iwewe wakudzosa kuvabereki kuti ndinoda kuitira vabereki vangu izvi nokuti vakandiitira izvi. They are kind of disappointed kana wafoira kana kuti wazotadza kuita beki nekuti vanenge vachiti investment yavo here yafeila. I can say kuti yafeila zvavaitarisira kuti zvigoitika hazvisiri izvo. You are kind of a profit. I don't know, maybe I can put it.
Ikasitarisisa ka the clear example yekuti kana mwana kuti kana wasendwa ku boarding school wobva unofera all level kana wabva kune family ino struggle like unoona noridzwa nebhande zvokuti unozorega wadzoka kana upasa nemastawo but kana wabva ku family
vanotonyara ukuuraya chaiko dai mwasitokubaya semombe yokudya.
Exactly, but kana uchibva ku family iri well known and you know ine zvinhu zvayo material wise ka unongonzi maybe I was gonna TV kuti tiri kubvisa TV muroom mako, yeah, pretty much motikari yako nayo kutopera ko level doesn't really matter because anyways they don't really care whether you're gonna achieve it or not because already you know your future is almost guaranteed.
Lined up for you.
Yes.
Yeah, well, my point why I was questioning the whole concept in equity, I understand when the white people came to Africa, wakaita sort of disperse our ways of living and making money.
Yeah,
and
our values and
we were forced out of production into Makona, thereby sending us to school became that sacrifice. But since we have known that up to now, we still take it as an excuse to depend on that one's a sacrifice for you. No. If you knew don't make a child. That's my point. Because we keep on going on that one. No.
But the thing is that
don't have kids. Only those who are reaching the Wanasri were like Wanabamni, Wanabamkuru, Wanabuyando Anochema because you were not part of their planning of life. The rest we put it in ignorance. You come and should mourn about it. That's my point.
To add on that, I would say, you know, don't forget that Zimbabwe is relatively a new country, to be honest. 1980, we were free. We were free. It's not. I was good. So it's a matter of time when this thing actually fades away. You know, this way of thinking. Because 1980, when Ogangonzi free with anything. Then suddenly people don't know anything. Like, you know, anything, nothing. Because there was a lot of confusion. No one really understood what was happening. I can imagine, you know, from being surprised to suddenly walk in town or with Dramatic Bank. It's almost unbelievable. So obviously, pakazobind over as well, it makes it even worse. Because then you're looking at your child and think, oh, that mistake I did between 1980 and 1995. Opportunity. I don't want my kid to be like that. And I also want my kid to uplift me in it. So then you see that's our generation now. At 25 years old, whatever. We're still suffering the same thing. So it's a matter of time, I would say. But I think it will fade away because I think it was actually caused about the circumstance itself. Rather than that's how we think. It was almost like a situation thing that happened. Just like
that's no way can
Okay.
organize a scholarship.
Yeah.
A good example, let's say UK goes for agenda for uni. Akabhadharwa nebhezari akabhadhara hapana vanonochajawo agenda kuuni.
Obviously, but the thing is, like, before I don't know one scholarship, I don't know in this it was a journey. It was a journey. But scholarship is a bit of there's a bit of luck in there as well. But that's a good point, actually. I like that. I'm not scholarship.
But me uri kubatira uya studio. Right.
Vanenge vakutaura kuti ndakakurera chichi. So vanhu vanonetsa iva vanenge vachimunyora mucomment section vasingawo. Yaunga uchitaura kaiwewe ka. Nekuti it's an investment ka. It's an investment and it's not. Why? Tarisa kuma Western countries vane institution ye-social security. Yekuti munhu either wakaita vana kana kuti hauna handiti. Unofanira kuchengetwa nehurumende through matax. But isusu ukazvicherechedze saka social security, social insurance yaunayo handiti is family or extended family. So it's an investment and it's not. You get what I mean? So it depends with the country and the culture. And kana chitaura culture tukureva kana kuti political economic culture yemunyika imomo. You get it?
Yeah, but then we are saying kuti ever since we knew kuti ukazvara mwana anofanira kuenda chikoro anofanira kuchengetwa. What have we done to the people to take away that mindset that mwana is an investment? Yes, we understand where we're coming from kuti zvakachinjwa necolonization. Yes, but we have learned a few things kuti this set of mind, kwanza ndopanouya that word yekunzi inonzi black tax yekuti the moment yakutanga kutoenda kuchikoro kuenda kubasa wakutochengeta munin'ina wako, then within the gore watoroora futi well. So it's a type of poverty.
Yeah, it all comes to poverty because obviously the situation forces us to do that. Because in some countries, a child to go to school is a right. But in some countries, it's going to be very poor. It's almost kind of a right, but luxurious at the same time. Then walk down to back for the school. But you didn't afford to go to school. So the thing is, like, the fact that their life on the line for you to go to school. You can't go there.
Zimbabwe before Masuwa Eisapaya. Unoziva kuti inini mudhara wangu ane vana 8 nditega ndisina kudzidza pachikoro chakadzidza vamwe 7 vesaba. Unoziva kuti vaibhadhara maschool fees 1 vamwe 7 vesaba. Vaibhadhara school fees 1 vaibhadhara $5 vari vese vari 7. $5 aifanira kubhadharwa nevana nemunhu 1. Kana une mwana 1 waingobhadhara $5. Kana une vana 7 waibhadhara $5.
I'm not getting the sense.
Pane paibhadharwa fees like say family. Vana kana
so I remember, was it the right thing to do or was it not? What are you saying?
Then it was gratitude from the government.
No, it shows that there was some sort of subsidization. You get it? Saka it means kuti hurumende yedu by that time it had a certain attitude to education. Maybe it still does, but it doesn't have the resources. You get what I mean?
Yeah, lack of resources are forcing us to, our parents.
It's a luxury because of 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a supporting point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think my network was going on and off. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Watch, I suspect it.
So,
Very mabot. Yapezera ndaponduka pachano. Yapezera ndaponduka nevanhu pachano panapo.
Hanzi waita sei?
Avada kuti mune varume chaivo mustudio kusara kwe1.
Anyway, let's go back to yes. Success in a tumor definition.
Okay.
As an individual,
I'm okay. Right.
It is personal, then the rest
our topic is what is success to you? What is the definition of success kwauri iwewe? Ndo topic yedu yanasi. Right. Nasi toda kuti tiite 2 hours. Tiite 2 hours. Saka ngatiite tipedze pa 2 hours. Tingo conclude here. I think tasara ne 18 minutes. We still have 18 minutes. Yes, the flow.
Yeah, now it is coming back to our topic. The success in a tumor side. It all depends how mature you are as a person. The younger you are, the more you are fighting to please people than yourself. You only realize what to correlate maybe starting from 40. Probably that's the reason why they say life begins at 40. Because you'll be trying to do things for people to like you, to love you. That's not what you want. There are many people who have done my courses simply because the father wants you to be a doctor. But do I also no love? Because you afterwards without doctor, what you a doctor, but maybe was to tangle with a farm rank, but that was you. But don't tangle with a farm quality have success, man, because you're doing something personal to no love.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
Because with your what doctor, those why it's why that quite cheaper. But now we are buying more the doctor, no more doctor attending but simply because you want to aid to achieve personal achievement, could even collective you society doctor is more than a simba. Well, I could join the personal the collective thinking of the society to see you could indeed doctor, but still is the only doctor I know.
It looks like there's a huge let's say misunderstanding, especially when you're young. I think you're much more vulnerable because you have guidance ahead of you. You're guided by what your parents want, what your guardians, what your school teachers is probably saying. So how can we overcome this? Because this thing has to be overcome. Because what's the point of me doing something that I don't want to do for the next 25, 30, 40 years? Then at the end of the day, I realize that actually no, I don't get satisfaction from these. Actually, for me to be successful, I want to have done A, B, C. What should we do? Should we expose people to a lot more things when they're young, or what can we do?
Yeah, if you see like right now, most people in UK or even some people in Africa back home, they now support the talent. They no longer force their wishes. They now support talent, which means how do I say in life for now? And then no progress. No. My son is gifted. My daughter, she's gifted in this. Home supporter, which is no longer your wish or what you think is success. So now some parents are noticing. Look at people, my footballers, like are well-known Africans. Now my Africans have no diaspora. They start the league my parents because they've seen couldn't marry them day, but also support that talent.
Absolutely.
Which
Because I
means you can
remember,
have
I
fun.
remember when I was very young, I was a very good footballer. But the thing is, like, I didn't was there anything more other than that in terms of what can I do with this. I had no guidance, literally, because I used to be well known, just and stuff like that. But I always imagine a little bit. But the Baba ni munu kana wana kama ni push and vijana, maybe who knows, who knows what it could have been. But so yeah, I think it's important for guardians, for parents, for anyone to start opening the ears and even eyes to listen and see with
And
what is
that's
this child saying.
as African parents, me the time we grew up, it was really rare kuti mogara namudhara pasi, just mudhara having fun with kids. Zveyo serious. Achisvika mudhara anogara kona rake imobva madzikama kana muchiona news memories, no asking questions, no what.
Of course,
akatimirire ndofanira kumboita joli joro motamba nemi, but there was munokura muchidzidziswa kuti kana maparents asvika serious everything had to be serious. Saka you are not respect kuna mudhara respect, it was fear.
Yeah, you must feel it was fear because it worked for that time, but yeah, literally it shuts your mind because now you can't think further than that. Was it or something like that? So you shut your dreams, you shut your talent, then you focus on becoming a professional zoning what's this along the way of education anyway.
That's why most of us Africans of our generation, we can't ask our parents more relevant questions because of that thing of respect. But didn't get to any basa that question, but because you know what I mean? Which is also undermining my thinking and
okay, welcome me. Hello, Masquerade RM Studio.
Musha.
Yes. That's where.
Hesmasho wakatamwi.
Kutsamwa kasi ndo munhu anitoke munhu akatsamwa nini?
Unosmaila wo. Wanofuna kuvhara muromo. Anyway, Masquerade. Success. Ndabatira panzira ndakucherera from the beginning. Ndege ningopawo 2 cents dzangu kwandiri inini success ka is being able, in fact, to demonstrate effective decision making. Time ndakatanga kuziva kumeka ma decisions angu kuti pardon? Yes. Hello?
Taura.
Time ndakatanga kugona kuzvimekera ma decisions angu kuziva kuti ndinogona kuzvidecidira zvandinoda kuita nezvandisingadi. For me, that's success. Hello?
Yeah, Takateri.
Okay, I think that's all for me, really. And don't the issue yekuti ndinokwanisa kuzvidecidira and I live independently and I can make my own decisions, but brother, of course, with respect to others and everything, but as long as you kwanisa kuzvimekera ma decisions zvandoda kuita are effective about my life and anything around me, I think for me that is
freedom of expression.
Zvese unoziva zviya zvokuti let's say for example kana pane imwe certain age yekuti pamwe uchiri kugara nemabereki kana kuti uchiri kugara nema in-laws kana kuti uchiri under someone, you can make your own decisions about your life, or you have to consume someone pane zvaunongoda kuita. So the fact that ndokwanisa kumeka ma decisions angu, for me is success. Ndokwanisa kudecide.
So to me it's more like on that side and that it's only personal achievement.
Yeah, for me that's success.
The thing is,
Personally.
we should not forget that no one would say, I don't want, to be recognized, because it kind of have a nice feeling to it anyway. But we're actually looking at what's really at the core of you calling yourself successful. Because it doesn't mean we don't want to be wealthy, we don't want to be, we kind of want all those things. But at the same time, I think we value personal success more to what the society actually demands from us.
On a wealthy side, Yoka, in Kwandiri, on the side of the world, I'm not into that much wealthy. Because in total comfortable Shandiri, because one thing I understand about success here, there's always someone better than you. And
Everything.
you know where young woman saying it quit and any. In Shandiri, I'm comfortable Shandiri.
Saka ukawina roto mari yacho unotoipa kuvanhu yes
Ndinoipa ndosara neve inondikwanira.
nokufundisa nayo
Ndirotupa zveshuwa. I can do that. I don't need too much. And I
alright
don't need.
da kupa namba dzangu uzonditumira.
All right.
I think to understand the definition, you would see what is success in terms of, especially as an individual. If you can answer kuti why chiti musikana yakashata anokwanisa kutorohwa nemwamuna, that's what it means. Kuti kune masuccess ema-individuals kuti wacho vari kuti akashata kapamwe munhu ari kutomuda. So it's the same thing kuti though you might think kuti you're not success yako mumwe munhu anokwanisa kutasira pasi neyanoti success isuccess kwauri. Same applies bokuti musikana ari panext door kwandiri akashata pana akatorohwa. That's how life it is. Ukazvinzwisisa izvozvo the fact ekungoti iwewe utozviti ndakapenga kapane munhu anoti bharanza akashata uyu pandoti musikana nditoende mukadzi. That's how life it is.
Maybe because I used not to value how to live independently. Because like zokuti unogara nema-families, then pandakazokurawo nekuona nekufamba uchiona kuti other people they rely on other people to live in their day-to-day life. Inilo zvakaenda kuti nditange no, what does success mean to me? No, being independent is more successful than anything else.
Model yako ndinoibvunzisisa. Munhu wese anorarama akatsigira mumwe munhu. Kofiyawo makusena uziyo kuti akagadzirwa kupi iwewe. Uri kunzwa? Chingwa chawakudya hauziyo kuti akagadzirwa kupi.
Masha,
so every time you need someone.
Masha, you're complicating things.
Yeah, you're complicating things.
You're complicating things.
Because
I took life for granted before. And rakunge ndakafunga kuti kune vamwe vanorelaya nevamwe vanhu kuti vararame. Inini because I'm independent, I rely on my own, I can look after myself. For me, that is success. But before it was always there, but it never existed to me. Which it can be success. And I think what success is all about material things. But I came out of that. I moved away from that material issues. The success is material things. I should appreciate ndinokwanisa kuzvimekera madistance angu zvandoda kuita. Ndikada kusumuka dai namashop, ndikada kungodrive ndichienda kumashop ndichidzoka, ndikada kudza, ndikada kufamba, ndikada kuita cycling zviri kwandiri, ndikada kugeza ndikasada kugeza zviri kwandiri, ndikada kubika ndikasada kubika zviri kwandiri. For me, that is success because I'm an able body.
Yeah, I think to mix content, being content with success. Yeah.
Well, for me, it's success. Those are not, before I never used to think those things. I didn't take it. I took life for granted. But pandakazo sinzwisisa maybe nekukurawo. Knows that sometimes ka age change zvino. Pane pa wachigara nevabereki vako unofunga kuti ndikapedza chikoro ndikatenga mota first pay yangu, ndikatenga machocolate kana ndikatenga drink nombozvikuwadza nombopuranga ndoita barbecue. Handiti unenge wafunga kuti waita success. But as you grow older, mastages eyo ndakamapfuura zvese, ndakapfuura, I was there. I'm old enough. Saka kwese kukonda kubva. So right now at this moment with my age, this is now what I call success. In over time, inogona kuzochinja futhi. But for now, that's what I will call success personally.
Oh, ininika
Yeah,
zvinhu
the
zvose
freedom
zvandaida
of
kuita kwashota
self-expression.
1. Ndaida kutenga katsi ndinayo, ndaida kutenga imbwa ndinayo, kashota mukadzi chete.
Saka unonzwisisa success unenge unotaura
That's
kusenzisa
successful.
aukarongwa ne-same success definition for the whole of your life because zvimwe zvaunoda kuachieva zvinotoita successful zvinokupfuura then you move on to the next one. So inini I've succeeded so many things. Vana vangu vakura, they are now independent, they live independent. Zvezvekuchikoro zvezvamutora izvo vakapfuura. I was there and ndapfuura. So for me now is to be able to maintain myself and be independent. That's what I call success. To maintain that for as long as I can.
Saka Masha, unototora imbwa yako for a walk. Vakashinga. Handa nguva yacho. Chiwatoretswa nenhai ichikweshana nedhokuti yaida kuenda kutoyazi.
Aiwa,
Right nenda.
pane yadhi yakakura zvekuendesa kutoyazi.
Mara dho.
Aiwa no. Pane yadhi yakakura padhoga.
Hainochengeta nyoka zvangu.
Nyoka. It's okay.
Toitrai vanotya vari novatoda vanovhunduka nyoka.
Vangokuvhizitira zvekumhanya. Munhu anenge akofunga kuti oraichikapo yandakatofa kutorara.
VaAfricans nyoka nekuswima hamuonani.
And I need to drop off soon.
Ndomboda kuita ndeye kutsvaka kana kahanda kebere unozoona ufazvidzi. Ronatsokura roita zimutumba.
Let's give other people a chance. We need to drop off. So to conclude, obviously, yeah, to get success, it was always important to touch it anyway. Because now we're going to with what do you value most? Do you value what the society tells you about what you have achieved? Or do you value what you feel inside and your goals that you set? I think if we leave it open like that, I think people can make the choice. But for me, I would say if I set a goal and achieve it and be grateful, because for the success to have meaning, I have to be grateful for me personally. Then I think I'm cool with that. But yeah, that's for me anyway.
Yeah,
see you guys in the next.
We are on the same page. Success financial journal list away, then you achieve whether just celebrate every public thing or not, it is success. Because what you got, I don't know if you can take a latest Range Rover 2020. I know the nature budget are grand simply because of one bigger outside. Yeah, it's success, but that's being stupid. But that's what people do. Unfortunately.
Aina nditore mota chikwereti zviri nani ndimirire ndozoenda unonoitenga.
It's not dependent
on ndikuudzeka. Yes, kuti ndikuudzeka.
Vari kunzwisa zvandikutaura kuti.
Oh, no, kwete UK kana muno muSouth Africa mandogara muno. Unoona munhu cha.
Zvokutaura zveku-UK izvozvo. Some people they end up burdening themselves nema expenses that are unnecessary. It's like you are living a borrowed life because that's not real you.
Kuna kuoneka kunzi vane success but unoziva kuti chikwereti munhu vakanzi necorona ifuka vakaona necorona vakatambura chazvo chazvo singakwanisi kubhadhara dzavo.
Iwe. Handirarame upenyu hwefake, handina chikwereti, handina zuva rakaita samangwana vanhu ve-Wi-Fi connection yandoshandisa ndokwaunongotora mari yavo. That's something like 40 pounds. You see, ndo zvinhu nekutenga chikafu chichi small things. Manje unoona kuno munhu anenge achigara kana kuti ziapartment rinoita almost kana 300 pounds.
But muri panyaya iyoyo kune two sides of that yekuti kune vavo vanokwanisa kupota vachitenga Range Rover vobhadhara 1,000 a month or something. Nevamwe vanhu vane mari iripo, but you cannot secure that money. That money is not secure. Hauzive kuti
what do you mean it's not secure?
Rosa pane vamwe vanhu like for example example like zvakaita kuZimbabwe, situation yakaita kuZimbabwe yekuti mari unoisa mari kubank yoita inflation, you lose a value. Because you need security yemali.
Ndikupe idea. Now kupa idea. Mazuano kwane nhau dzemabitcoin. Why not convert it to Bitcoin at least?
The Bitcoin.
Vativethu vanoziva Bitcoin ka masho ndikuzoenda like nambiya wangu remember wanga waichengeta mari mumba nditika. Saka pakazochinja mari. Kaona mugomo wakazara nemabhondi. Manzi mai 2008 ainzi machia 2008 mabeira check.
Beira check. Ndiri mudhara wangu akafa 2008 November. Mabhengi rake rekebsi maive nemari. Yakashaya basa.
Sometimes izvo zvinokuita kuti munhu utadze kubudirira ka, because you're always worried kuti for how long can I keep this man kuti mangwana handizoti chamuka zvakaita sei. Pamwe inomuka mapounds kuti inomuka marands era utoziva kuti zviri kuenda neku.
Tofarira muno manditi muSouth Africa handiti zvakafanana ukatenga mota handiti ndikafunga da kuenda kune imwe nyika ndoendesa kuZimbabwe ndopfuurira ndoenda handiti ndozvinhu zvandodira munhu. So muno mutokwanisa kuita zvimwe zvinhu zvekuti unotenga kana chimwe chinhu chikuru chitsva handiti nekuti I know kuti pamba padhuze ungodrive 12 hours ndatoo muHarare. Uri kuona majerodetsa unoona munhu achiita zvinhu zviri permanent unoshaya kuti munhu haachade kudzoka here. Ndina makazini mamwe anogara New Zealand, Australia unadzora kuti munhu
What I think it's a different topic on its own. Chamari, New Zealand, New Zealand is one of the longest journeys you can have. So apana chanosenda chinoya kuno.
Chokwadi. Kutongoya nemari chete.
We can't compare them. We can't compare. Ari UK ari nani funga ari nani ari padhuze. Vari kuAmerica asi as far as New Zealand or Australia, but still the struggle. Ndengoti the other thing that I tell hatisi tese tiri meant kuva business people. Or kusenda chino kumba. And that. Wow. Zvava nokuti before 2008 vanhu vemuZimbabwe vaibvunza kuti vanhu veku UK vanodada vari kudzoka kumba, but pazvinhu pazvakarova vakajamba kuenda kuSouth Africa, now they understand how to be foreigner.
Wazati ndaifana usimuka musi wa 25 March kuenda kumusha. Ndosvondo rabva ratanga lockdown.
Aiwa tisingambotaura
zvekutenga matiketi ndikadzoserwa mari yangu kanzura matiketi ese.
Tisingataura zvelockdown.
Ndakutoshandira reshi 3 gore. Just 12 hours away kuenda kumba. Munhu unoita 3 years. Chifunga kuti munhu.
My point ndekuti just living in a foreign land yekuti hauna working permit, hauna mapepa chacha, unotsvaga basa kuZimbabwe zvakakutinya. Is the same thing zvakaita through vanhu kuZimbabwe vanhu ku UK havade kufona. Vasingazoti munhu haana kana bepa, haana kana chii. Ari kutotaura. Vasingazvinzwisisi but pazvinhu pazvakaroma kuzoenda kuSouth Africa makunzwisa kurwadza kwazvo.
Nekuti unoziva kuti ndombofunga kuti inini chii chinonetsa. Mapepa ese ndinawo kuti ose musingaende kumusha kana kuti even every month. Anotsofunga ndikati one reason maybe ndoita kuti ndinakirwe zvangu tiri kuno kuti handina family. By family I mean mukadzi vana chii kuZimbabwe handiti. Nyika yanga variko ndoona vanhu vazhinji vanenge vachienda unonoona vana kana vachiendesa. Ukona apa ngosasasana namuchembere chi 1-2 munyu wakakwana here bo toperera ipapo.
Yeah, anyway, people, thank you very much. Let me leave you and
studio mtitauro what success to you.
Vanhu vazhinji vandakaona vanoenda kumusha vanhu vekuti vakasiya vakadzi.
No, me anga achibvunza that she was asking something.
Oh, asi ndochinja ndakaona vanhu munhu angoende kumusha nyepa ungakatosiya someone ukutoti unodzokera edza pane zvauri kuendesa or there's something happening there in Zim. See,
No, I think you can.
yeah,
kumushande kwedu
Hazi?
tichakudzokera chete kumushande kwedu tichakuenda chete
kudzokera tichadzokera but todzokera tiri condition ipi tiri wapenyu kana kuti tafa.
either way uchadzokera chete
Iwe me.
Yes.
Ma Jamaicans akabva kuJamaica achiti tichadzokera. Nacho vari kuno.
Ava vadzokeri
Vakabva kuti hatichadzokera.
akabva
First second generation zvatovharana zvakadaro.
usadaro ini ndikuda kutodzokera usandidaro usandirwadzise
Handina kuudza ndo reality.
kufira kuno
Kana usina
ndandi kufira
Zimbabwe zvikupa mari, my friend, you choose Zimbabwe over here.
ende kana uri munhu ari kuda business the best place you can start a business is Zimbabwe. You know why? Izvezvi zvinhu zvakadona kungonzi zvatanga kusimuka unosimukirana nazvo.
But
Britain zvinhu zvitori stable. Akuita breakthrough yekupinda certain industry kuBritain mbawani.
besides
places that they are already established.
kuita business rinoitika business. It's only kuti it's also remember the first generation migrate and they no suffer more than the second generation.
Yeah, right.
Group achazonzi kotariswa zita musoro wegudo. Okay, fair enough, fine. It's a funny saying, but education yake it's UK based. It's easy. Whereas inini musoro gudo ndakaenda kuMwenezi high school. What is Mwenezi? Is address yameno mukuru churo. What is this? The accent iri kubuda futi pa.
Apa magranti akazara ke mabusiness kana uda kuita business akusuta hakuna
No, tikutaura now fungai kuti izvezvo handiti kweta Zimbabwe economy yotanga kunaka handiti. Konzi kana kuti munhu wese muZimbabwe ari kuwana $100 handiti. Just imagine the opportunity. Just the opportunity. Kuti 1 year wakanatsoronga zvinhu zvako uchitengesa zvinhu zvinotengwa nemunhu wese, you can make $1 million or more a year. Nekuti it's easier. Do you know that it's easier to make $1 million in Zimbabwe than in UK? Do you know that?
I know that, but you know that problem, it's our banking system ne currency ndo inokuleta down.
Because Zimbabwe is not guaranteed ina future. Ndopa ino haina plan.
Pana business. Pane risk ndo pane return. Yekutengesa chinhu times 5 kuti upside risk yecurrency.
Zimbabwe is too much. That's the point. Zimbabwe is too much.
Ndaona chimwe chidocumentary chevanhu vari kuita mari kuAfghanistan futi dzichirira.
Unozoti it's not easy. It's not easy kubudisa mari muZimbabwe.
It's not easy, but it's not impossible.
Aukubudisa mari muZimbabwe zvokumhanya. Especially kana une business, unobudisa yawapinza.
Aiwa, chiri kuitika muZimbabwe ka munhu akangotanga chinhu chake handiti anopiwa kana gore kana 2 years otanga kuteera. Saka you should make sure you are always ahead of the game. Kana vanhu vatanga kupinda make sure that you are the one supplying them. Not kuti iwe vari kutengesa abo kutengesa.
We've got the highest text as well. Text
No. Pane report yePwC inoclassify mataxes muno muAfrica. Zimbabwe haiendeka even top 10 out of 54 countries in Africa.
That's the first thing. First one.
Saka success torenye success vanhu vari mumacomments success.
My personal view. I don't success at it.
Ndiri mudiki ndaibva kungoti ndikawana mari yekutenga mavhanila kuchikoro ndatoita success. Ndichironi
That was
ndichikuronga
success.
tingoti
That was
ndikatenga
success, but it's situational success. Pane pamwe pekuti
chinzwa
timu
kana
yakabayiwa, inzwa mini udze. Pane pamwe pekuti timu yakabayiwa handiti makarohwa 2-0. Your definition of
nandone
success
bhura
ndekungoequalizer. Uri kuona, to avoid
andone bhura
humiliation. That's success. Kwete bekuti
andone
magara muri tori
bhura
0-0 unongoda kuti ite 1-0, ukaita 1-0 unongoda kuti ite 2-0. You get what I mean? So success, it depends on your environment, it depends on your context. You get what I mean? Yeah. And
ngatingataure
unoziona
naye
zvinonetsa ka, as long as you are alive uchitsvaga success, you are trying to hit a moving target. And zvinhu zvamaikoshesai mune 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 90 zvinosiyana. So kana uchifunga kuti uchanyorerwa definition kana kuti magoals ako padombo nzaachinjwe, you are flirting with yourself. We are living in a dynamic world. Everything is moving, nothing is static. So zvinhu zvinoenda zvichichinja, iwe ndo unofanira kuenda uchiteedza zvinhu zvichichinja. Uri kuona zvakafanana inini handitida kuti ndikuudze. Pane mazuva ekuti zviri basa chairo rainetsa handiti ashande kuita zvinhu zvaizva zvegwakumukwaku. Oziya foni yandaifarira inini yaive zvimasamsung zvichangopinda Galaxy. But the moment I started
Ipi mango ipi
Galaxy, no, that was ndandiri kumafomu tuka pai pakauya mango kapai. Kune zvimasaiments zviya zvaive nemaskrini eblue.
Okay.
Uruona pandakatanga chaiko kushanda foni yandaita ndoita Samsung Galaxy. But by the time ndakazotanga kushanda kuti ndakwanisa kuzvitengera zvinhu izvi, the ball game was different. Saka iwo ukada kuramba uchiti handoda chakati nekuti zvoni pandaichifunga pandakatanga kudaiwo, by the time you buy that thing unotoona kuti watosara. Kune mwana zvimwe zviri nani
Marshall, wati kwanzi unotozoona kuti watosara, meaning watozvikompare. Kana uchiexplain ipa example kuti iri meant over success as an individual, as a personal, kana kuti as seen by the group.
Ipapo panonetsa nekuti auti ndikuudzeka mazuva ewo kana kuti Samsung Galaxy kana ndaifarira nekuti yaive the highest specifications. But now phone yane highest specifications.
Handisi kuramba zvawataura, ndiri kuti chawaiti success because of that phone, it wasn't kwauri. I think maybe it covered both, kuti personally and as a collective within a group.
Matrends kuti phone iri kunetsa mazuva ano ndeipi. You get what I mean?
Can we measure it as success then?
Yeah. Nekuti ipapo pane zvinhu zvaunodefine handiti kuti success zvakafanana kuti munhu handiti unogona kunge kana kuti uchigara kumuzi ukatenga bhara, it's success. You get what I mean? It's of good utility. But pakazouyawo kana kuti injivha iri kubva South Africa uyo nekamota uri kuona matosiyana, vanhu vavanoti zvoni munhu ari successful pakati penyu muri tundiyana.
Yeah, but then you can remember what you need to understand is, okay, according to me, the moment you know that yes, is success, fair and fine. That's on a collective as being seen by other people, but the only personal note was that Basco required success. That's all you need to say.
Marshall, flow, the flow.
Got it.
The flow. Marshall. Right now, like ninya lockdown vamwe vanhu vakachinja mind yavo kuti what is success to them, because I think this lockdown has changed a lot of things.
Not
People,
I think it
people
did.
think
And things are not
yeah.
going back to the old normal. Yeah.
People, some of the things we took life for granted. Takatozozvona kuti zvinhu hazvikoshi. Inini, like for right now today, if you ask me kuti ezvine chinhu chandinoda chandingatoti ndaachievha ndaita successful right now ka ndikange ndiri kuZimbabwe ndiri panze pamushana zuva remakuseni rere ndakagara nefamily yangu na my grandparents, my parents, kwandiri, that would be success. I can't ask for anything more than that. Kungoziva kuti ndirongomuka ndichingoenda kunodziya mushana ndisingaende kushiftika kubasa. That for me, that would be success. That is a very big achievement, very big success. That's all I want.
Yamurikutaura ikai. Yamurikutaura ini ndinomboshanda part time handiti. Mazuva ekuti unenge uchienda kubasa unenge uchiti dai ndarara. Mazuva unenge uchirara unoti dai ndaenda kubasa.
Ini kurara kwandikurara ka, but the fact yekuti environment yandiri ka handiyendiri kuda at the moment.
Nobvazvi takavazive kuti dai tichienda part time. Oh sorry.
Ndikutorota ndichitogocha chibage ezvinezvi tichigocha chibage pamoto kana
pange chinhu chandasuwa madhumbe yo.
handisali nyaya dzachirwa dzakuenda ndo success yekudya madhumbe.
Mashawo ndauda kurara iniwo wakutaura zvemadhumbe panapa.
Ngokuti ndisanzara. Anyway,
yeah, just a minute, Muchi closer, Sister Me. You are the one who's going to close to us. Nina and this.
One thing we just have learned, we have to learn kuti success inoreva zvakasiyana kune munhu ega ega. And sometimes you don't have to kufunga kuti munhu ega ega ane magoals ake muupenyu takasiyana. So iwe unofanira kungonzwisisa kuti kwauri success zvinoreve chii. Of course, we live in a world of competition, but sometimes we end up takuzvipa mutoro nekuda kufunga kuti dai ndasvika pananingi. Asi I think munhu akangozvitora maererano situation yake kuti kana ndabvawo pastage 1 ndichienda pastage 2 ka it's still okay and ndingada hakuzosvika ku10 uko. I think zvinoita kuti vanhu tigarisane zvakanaka nekuti wakanaona umwe andisali pamakavhurawo YouTube yenyu you had maningire plans amaifunga kuti YouTube yenyu inoda kukura sei pamwe maisamba expect kuti anyone will subscribe. Musoro makatanga kuita 1 subscriber mukati at least someone atombovhurawo ningi yangu mavideo yangu pamakazoita 2 3 ene zvimane 2000 handiti mumwe achiri kutangawo nhasi pamwe ane 10 15 subscribers but akutofanana ne10 15 ake iya arecognize. So success inomirira zvakasiyana kune munhu ega ega. Let's just appreciate zvatinazvo neshoma zvatingata achieve izvozvo. Just take a day at a time. That's me.
All right. Okay, thank you, Sister Zeke. Maskera say
Sister Zeke. Kuya ndongouya mazuva ano angogumira comment section.
Yeah.
Wari kuona nemusoro.
Ndega, hausi kuona zvazvakaita. Ndega. Ndakazvidhanganyidza ndega. All right. Masha, wapedza nedefinition yesuccess ka? Nanditi.
Definition yesuccess yangu kufanana neromance inonetsa. Nekuti it depends pamunhu.
Kwayave. Masha usadaro. Kwayo kuisa kwacho kwakaoma. All right.
Nyaya nekuti panapa uchimbotarisa nyaya dzako dziya ukanatsombogara uchitarisisa mune matopiki hopo unoenda matopiki ekuti everyday for 5 years pane dzimwe nyaya dzekuti vanhu vanotanga kurasika vasvika iwe aunoreva kuti imwe topiki uri kuona
ndiwo unowanzotirasa iwewe Ndione wanzochinja topic iwe unenge wakuisa dzako apo wanga wakutaura zvemadhumbe wanga wakudiya mheno kwangu.
Aiwa ndasuwa. Unenge ndakapedzera kuenda kumusha that was 2017 April 9 ndo pandakapedzera kubva kumusha.
Okay.
Chifunga kuti
Hakuna madhumbere. Hakuna madhumbere ngo kuno kwariko one.
Kwanonetsa kunotengesa wakazara makudo manje nandiri kusvika zviko.
Ina handimazivi, handitomazivi madhumbe acho kuti chii.
Ngatidzoziya madhumbe iwewe.
Anonaka madhumbe ndosomana.
Chimhuka here kana kuti it's a plant?
The plant.
The plant yakatonge mambaira.
Oh, okay. Like mfarira
rakaita mambaira kwani pakuita sei?
Rakaita kuita kunge mambaira. Ise mgroup nemambaira. Kuzonocherwa pasi. Saka ichi.
Rakada kuita kunge elephant iye.
Kwedu kugoko hakuna madhumbe. Ndiani arikuda kuenda kuda kuvhara?
Ngauye ngauye taona kwada mstudio nasara.
Sekei.
Chinda kuda kurara ini.
Zekei pinda utudze success. Masho pane mwe success yanana kana ukudza.
Ndeipi?
True tolagele. Ndizivi madhumbe ini.
Ndeipi success iyoyo?
Ndikangana. Mira ndifunge.
Kwedu hanzi mabote kugokwe kugokwe kuna gwevo kwagore dema todarika nemangwe kana uchiziva chiedza chiwanza. Good night people. Yes, Sister Slim taswera maswerawo. Yes, sis me manga mchiti manga makanganwa maifunga.
Ndina kufunga ine nezvaini.
Machembera makukanganwa makuita hanganwa kudaro.
Ndakura.
Audze mukadzi zvoti wachembera. Uri mukadzi wei.
Ndachembera zvikondera mbere ndradina ndabasana.
Naiwe
22 years iwe masho so ndikarembonzi machembera.
Pamwe makamuita mune 16 ndikati machembera.
Aiwa akana ndandapfuura kwese.
Mabote ndandakaroorwa kwanembudziya ikoko kuraini kwamatesano.
Ndokuziva koko.
Ndawana home. Masha unekwa usingaziviwe.
Kana kunoko anokuziva. Musi wakadza kutora yeye kunoko.
Aibvunza uyu hanzi aibvunza vhuka kuti uri kudrive ai road ipiko iyo. Iwe ndakuziva road dzeku+44 iwe uri muSA.
Shaitofamba zva. Chinhu yandokura kwandongoavoida kufamba kuenda umusha kwangu.
Saka varikuhere sizaki varikuhere.
Zekei aimboti foni yake inonetsa kupinda mustudio.
Ndazofunga success yangu iwe masho. Unoziva pandasira nyaya kuti pakabuda mamango pepe. Mufoni pandakazoti ngakamotorola kekuvhura maiwe ndakafara ndikati handabudiri.
Unonzi headphone dzaive nevalue makochetsedzerwa adzaitwa kutopfuura maiphone. Unoziya?
Ndaifamba ndakaibata because ndakati hazvangu zvaita. Ine foni yangu inogara mubhegi. Ndotokavana kuti ndine foni.
Akatoroiwa tsakatikisa kafoni kaye kutoroiwa kufa chaiko.
Ndaitoiridza ndega ndiri mukombi kuti irire. Ndaitoiridza ndega iri mukombi kuti irire. Ndashana ndifonera.
Kuzvifonera.
Kune zvimakadhi zviya zviya. kune zvimakadhi shasha $5 zveairtime. Yo,
Asi
Oh,
moziva kuti
wow.
inonzi chii? Moziva kuti line refoni raimbotengwa nemombe, guys.
mombe 1 here. Mombe 1 here.
Mombe what here?
Mombe ndoziya mombe 5 dzakachinjaniswa neraini. And hapana wasomboita gore 2008. Unodzani malaini atanga kuita $4 2008. Ndosvondo rashaya baba vangu riya rakatanga kutengeswa mumashopu nemadollars 2008. Tanga mutarangu akashaya makuseni a28. Mangwana acho ndopatanga kutengeswa zvinhu nemaforeign currency mumashops.
Shame.
Shame.
Saka
iye zvino taakungoita
2008 iyo zvitato 2020 ndoya uchiri kuti sorry.
Mashaona zvakanaka iwewe. Mashaona
zvakanaka.
Tsitsi dzacho radzona.
Inonzi humanity masho. Ndiri munhu woka. Ndiri munhu wosvo. Naye antisali. Chimbudze masho kuti ndiri munhu ndine moyo wakaipa here.
Hamuna moyo wakaipa but manje handina moyo munyoro manje. Pari pano pekutoti notarisirawo tsitsi.
Ndinongofilo ndine mafeelings ndine nonzi chii handizondotsanangura nchiricho. Empathy exactly. Ndotsvaga wedreshona rakanaka
mandikusefa empathy yenyu.
Wedreshona rinonzi tsvaga wedreshona rakanaka. Unonzi une chii?
Angova good night.
Hatizive.
Mangwana kubasa.
Mangwana kubasa taura zvinhu kana ini.
Basa vanotaura kuti kubasa kuita ngonomuka kufamba makiromita kuita taxi kuenda kubasa. Unongomuka unodirei kurara neukurumidza. Aina 6 hours dzepa.
Aiwa Masha aiwa ozoti ma-hours ako ayaya akapera nezuro. Ma-hours ako akapera nezuro.
Anombonetsa here.
Nhasi ndapiwa mamwe.
Kana usina ma-hours unondiudza. Tokupa ma-hours.
Ndatopiwa neumwe nasai. Andatanga nasai.
Kokule zvari kupi Banyaya ari kupi anonzani
vapesana vatanga kupinda panapa vachiti Banyai hapo saka ndakuenda vachiti sister Banyai havauyi kozi kwavo kwaita nhamo saka
alright
nenhamo sister Banyai
une nhamo
vakomana vafira mumvura here hanzi vaitsvagwa vasingaonekwi vakaenda kunoswima nezuro saka vaingotsvagwa vazowanikwa zvitunha nhasi saka vanga vachiti one wacho anga ari friend yemwana wavo so
mwana wefriend yavo
aiwa sister Banyai vane mwana ane 19 I think saka friend yemwana wavo ndiye umwe ashaika wacho so mwana wavo ari traumatized
shame
gatite mashout out Martha Mudariki guys check anoita tumaskit twake uyo Martha Mudariki iyoyo ndoda kumbokuisa painterview guys by the way mangwana tine guest foot ameno akasandirasisa the lady wekuDubai uya mocheka nechannel yasister Banyai
good night sister Banyai
hanzi good night nasister Banyai kozoita yasisters sisters ekei vanenge vanga vachidarika havo you check channel yavo mumboratidzwa zvekuchina apo
sisters ekei vanogara upi UK
vari kuchina
Papi usikazi, papi unobvunza iwe papi paunobvunza paunoziva kuchaita. Hanzi papi pacho.
Anoziva pese ka. Anoziva pese.
Kuita sei watanga?
Dada ukotaura zvinhu zora kuti unovengwa nevanhu zvikatinyarara.
Sister Zeke vanokuvinga. Sister Zeke mamunzwera. Atanga.
Sister Zeke vanenge vanga vachidarika zvavo.
Vakapisa nzeve ari kuseri usingamuoni. Unongona pakanzi 13 vanhu usingazivi kuti ndiani nani.
Uchatanga rini kuita mavhidhiyo mashowa waiti uchaita mavhidhiyo.
Mavhidhiyo izvi
wakatiimbwa nekiti dzemaselebrity.
Chazoona after COVID.
Kune dziya dzinopfeka tuhembe dziya tinodziziva.
Kuti Grigwa akatengere imbwa yake hembe.
Kune tumbo tunopfeka hembe
dzemacelebrity.
Tumwe totoitwa manails, totoitwa manails nevhudzi. Totoenda kusaluni. Inini ndichitwa manails iko kari paside kachitwawo manails. Ndotwa unenge uchitaura nezvatwo. Unotisiya, matoziva antisali.
Asali
Ora zvima bulldog zvombe. Zvakashata kumwe zvinokumwisa kwakaunyana zvezvi.
Masha wati aruda kuti achane yembwa.
Imbwa dzemaselebrity.
Amene kuti anenge achidziwana sei.
Ndoyone yangu. Ndotokuigira yangu yakapfeka kadresi kakana.
Utsvaga imbwa dzanana Oprah Winfrey.
Neka hairband nezvese. Inenge yakatochena imbwa.
Tichidzipa mainterview. Zvese, yeah.
It's a good idea.
Okay, guys. Chiraraibo.
All right.
Good night.
Bye. Good night. Night.
Good night. Much.
Yeah, torarapo.
Spooky.
Unokurumidza kurara ameno murume.
Masha unorara kuma3. Unenge uchida kuti utandadze.
Nekuti uri wega unongoda kuti kutandadze, yeah, right?
Haudi kundishayiwa izvezvi. Unotaura chete kuti ndizoona sali. Asi panapa unosangandide. Iwe kaiwe.
Une lucky murume wangu haana shanje.
Guys, ngaiti
up.
Hanzi ita up group remaceleb.
Hanzi mashango ati group.
Utisiro wakanhingirikini.
Anorita sei mashango.
Ugotidaidzira wakadanaigurira.
Danai ndiani?
Danaigurira.
Ndiani ye? Andanizve.
Zim celeb. Akakasta Black Panther. Akaita Black Panther. Tunafunda group remaceleb.
Anozara kinyora isara kemkomiti ticheke.
Handidi kunyora. Hatizopuwe copyright yet.
Copyright ngoesamwe.
Danai. Gurira. Ngazoyopa live yedu. Antisali. Ngauye wangoti mhoresawo bhaindari.
Ndikutodawo maceleb vedu pachaneri panapa.
Mwana munongotidedzera vanotinetsa.
Masa ndiri kuuya ndikandabva panapa ndakutoya izvozvo. Hanzi ndidega ndasara.
Hanzi uya kwangu ndiwe wasara. Yeah, guys, endai munonhingirikira munomusapota.
Ndikuuya mata.
Achangotanga chichikari kuuya nazvo.
Chichimuroora wangu kandichatomboti mwana wangu ndimbomuti muroora watudzi musikana uyu unofungei chichimuroora wangu but ichocho handisi kumuona zvakanaka anenge ari kuwandira
Chichinoda kuti ambouya pano painterview kuti chichi unotaura bedroom talk munhu ane 20 hauna kumboroorwa wakazvionei?
angokoperawo zveipapapa chichi hachi zvakaita angokoperawo
Nezuro ndakaseka vhidhiyo anezuro hanzi sei varume vachikasira kutunda.
manje anokopera kukopera kwakaipa munoziva unozokopera nezvisiri izvo nezita unokopera nezita nesenemu
unofunga kuti ndiyo hanza
Ndakangoti chichi apa kane 20 akanombororwa kakutouya kurayira vana mima vane ma 40 something. Yeah.
zvakaipa
Chichi
ndovaroora vedu vemazuva ano
vakavharirwa nemurume wako anobuda achikamhina
ndati ndovaroora vangu vemazuva ano zvinondodiko nhai
atswa here ukangoita manyengo kuti rega ndikavharire nenanateti tete vanobuda vachikamhina yotokostika mwana
pano mumwe akazombouya manje musikana wemwana wangu manje inini ndasina basa nesu patenda kubasa saka ndasingazoti mwana wangu akandisira ningiri inonzi foni yangu ine location yekucheka kuti ndinga ndiri kubasa ndiri kupi handambozvitarisa musikana wake ndiye akazondiudza kuti anotarisa kuti mudzoka kubasa nguva anotarisa kuti muri kubasa here anenge achikutraka ini kana asingazoti ndiri kutotraka musikana wacho ndiye akandiudza ndikati pakaipa akandozi arambwa because anga arwadziwa
anga arambwa
anga arambwa ndopaanga kuzotaura kuti ini ndinenge ndakunetswa kasa next time kana musiri serious musauye kwandiri pedzera naiko ngoziya kana ma serious kuti ndozopinda busy ka ndinenge ndakuchemerwa kana zvashaka
ndada kutoita banzai next 3 years ndada kutoita mwana
wakaona here mukadzi wako wakaona here mukadzi wako
vakadzi ndikutsvaka
utsvaga akaita sei chimbotitaurira ndikutsvaga
inonzi chichi TV inonzi
achinja zita machaina kanti chichi zvinenge zvoreva something vakuuya vakuzara kuita kiwo machaina
ndaionawo neniwo yanga ichinetsa but makuseni anga achita hanzi chanel yangu handisi kuiona ndobva ndaisecha ndikaiona yakanzi chichi anga achinje zita manje anga achikonewa kuchinja kwacho
ngapiwe zita namashowa ane mazita akawanda
aindokuisa mazita embwa spuki bingo spoti aihoba ukuona kamuka kanenge kachingonzi dhiya usikaziva kuti kanonzi diabros full name yake
okay. Thank you guys.
Thank you again. Masho tozotaura kuseri.
Okay.
Good night. Bye.
Jamus, I'm boyfriend ini. I'm not married. I don't have a boyfriend. Wanga wati kudii nai Jamus.
Akudawo.
Tibvigwe.
Iwo akaramba kuti zvakandirwadza.
Ndakadi?
Hapana,
Ndakarambani?
hapana, ndikutamba.
Nopenga masha. Waida undide Godhi. Godhi anongogara akaopoza vakadzi. Ndingamugona Godhi.
Aiwa, ndezvekutandara.
Anongogara
Unoona
ari
vanhu,
against vakadzi.
unoona vanhu paipa vanenge vauda kuita emotional. Vamwe vanenge vakuti mublokei. Chate tichazotandara panapa, uri kunzwa. Of course, you can learn one or two things, but unoona tichazotandara. Ndosaka uchiona tichiuya panapa, handituke munhu. Unoona? Uyazotandara lockdown takavharirwa tese. Takangosiyana.
Godhi ane mukadzi. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jamus Sitole. Thank you. Okay.
James Stole. Tora nhamba dzirimo mumakomenti imomo. Uri kunzwa? Uteere munhu.
Anodzidi.
Kungotaurawo zva.
Wakunditengesa
kungotaura.
Ada mota. Mota handitoide zvako iwe Simba. Simba mota handiide ini. Handisi munhu wemota ini. In fact vanhu vanotori nezvinhu zvavo vacho handitovadi. Vamwe vacho vanenge vachizokutsvinyira.
Zvakafanana izvezvo. Pane zvinhu zvandinazvo handiti. Kuita zvandisina. Zvakafanana izvezvo handina imba yangu. Muno muSouth Africa. Unosvikawo iwewe kanhangwe ndine mota. Wotanga kuita zvemba. Pari chakaipa.
Hapana chakaipa. Iwe Jamus ndinonzi Sali.
Saka uri munhu ane zvinhu zvesese.
Kune vamwe vanonetsa anokushushira zvinhu zvavawana uinazvo izvozvo. Masha ubhabhaisha handitorara. Handeitorara. Totaura kuapo. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for your support. Topic yanhasi yanga iri about success. What is success to you? Your definition of success. So vanhu vataurawo zvakasiyana siyana zvavanofunga. Vamwe hanzi ukaachieva your goals, ukapasa, ukaita degree, ukaita whatever, it depends nebackground yako kwawabva nekwauri kuenda kuti I want to do this, kana wazozviita, that's success for you. Vamwe vakati as long ndine imba, ndine pekugara, ndichidya, ndichiguta nefamily, I am successful. Right. Zvakasiyana siyana vanhu zvavataura. So I don't know kwauri. Ndaona Zigo just shared my stream. Saka pane vabva kwaZigo vanogona kunge vachisvika. Tava kuvhara zvedu. Tapedza. You can replay live yedu. Right. If you haven't subscribed, just subscribe kuitira kuti usamise malive patinoita malive or pandinoposta video. Every day tinoita malive every day. Okay, hanzi Sally, enjoy your sleep. Undirote kubva ndakatevera zvechannel yako, ndokurota every day kwazviri kuenda zvichabudirira. Oh, okay. Zvino ndogorota zita here naye akomana Jamusi Stole. Thank you nesupport yako Jamusi Stole. Okay. Facebook page redu rinonzi Sally's World. Tine Single Mother and Fathers Zimbabwe riri kuFacebook. It's a page. Singles you like and follow page racho iroro. Vane matopic amunoda kuti tandare nawo panapa. Munondisira WhatsApp number pa 0743499164 or you check kumacomments uko munowana nhamba dzangu 0743499164 mondisira topic kuti nhasi toda kutaura nezvakati, nhasi toda kutaura nezvakati. Yes Miss Nesu, wakuuya ndichipedza ndichipendera zvangu. Okay, ndimiss Nesu, rega ndingoita shout out. Miss Nesu vane channel yavo, she is a YouTuber. Vane channel yavo yakangonzi Miss Nesu, right? Check channel yavo. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you kune vose vaita share my stream. If you, yeah, kana musina kuona mamwe malive atakaita, you just go mono cheka malive atakaita. Right, pane live interview yatakaita nezuro nevanonzi Charismand TV. Kana uchida kuziva nezvekuGermany, mascholarship, what, munogona kucheka live iyoyo. Munogona kubatsirika and go and support her on your channel. And good night, sisterly, sleep tight. Thank you so much, Simba Moyo. Thank you. Okay, matora namba dzangu. That's okay. Mati ndiri mumudhi yekunyengwa here. Ndinenge ndichi ndakatonyengwa neYouTube zvikatonakirana ipapapa. Ndosaka muchiona ndisingabvi paYouTube. Ndo yatova boyfriend yangu. Wasvinzwa Jamisi. Kana mauya munongoya nematopic tofara zvedu. Okay, thank you guys. I love you so much. Ndokudai chaizvo. Good night. Don't forget to pray. And it's